And still, there is not yet enough research saying that how are the probiotics going to affect the lung microbiome. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What is that? But they know people are trying to put probiotics into AC ducts. There's probably one of the biggest MNCs in the world is now come up with a cleaning cloth. They've come out in Indonesia as a test market, a cleaning cloth filled with probiotics. So gone are the days where you're trying to put antibiotics and antiseptics and trying to clean a surface. You're trying to put probiotics and trying to clean a surface, which is probably a better thing than antibiotics. But that is the level that this ecosystem view is taking. So much so that especially in the more affluent population, I now see advices like please have pets at home because studies have shown that children with pets have much better microbiome. So pet adoption has increased because of the microbiome and because everybody are saying ecosystem kind of review. So again, from a research perspective and from wanting to see what the gap in the market is and trying to see what product that I can bring out in the market, these are some of the interesting ways that you can do it. We as a company, when we are doing our diagnostic piece, we are right at the organ level. We'd love to brainwash all the doctors and tell them it's an organ and please test for this organ on a regular basis. Please put it in a yearly annual checkup. But it's more than the organ. I mean, it's an immune system. It's a whole genome concept. It's an ecosystem. It's all of it. From a therapy point of view, looking at it as an immune system is a good way to look at it. In the last 5 years, I think there's been close to maybe about $2 billion that has gone into funding microbiome-based therapeutics. So this is non-FMT, this is small molecule drugs that are being developed to target the microbiome inside our body. Why is this so attractive to everybody and why is there a sudden push towards it? One, there is growing evidence that efficacy is good. Second, there is also evidence coming out that toxicity might be lesser. You're not attacking a human cell, you're attacking a bacteria or a fungal organism inside the human body. So, the efficacy could be, the toxicity could be lesser because of that. And lastly, it is so easy to test this out. I mean, to do in vitro studies, in vivo studies, it is much easier to do this than to try and get a cell line and to try and establish this in a human cell line and see what kind of drug targets that are out there. I am seeing the shift. That is, I'm traditionally from drug discovery. I've taken molecules from discovery through clinical phase trials, and I have seen in the past few years the change in the global pharma companies where they're looking more and more into targeting the microbiome and looking at microbiome as a potential therapeutic target. So much so, I think by 2035, in about 10 years' time, most drugs might be targeting the microbiome than the human cells. I think regulatory authorities have to play catch up right now, and I think that's where we're kind of stuck at.